The sixth leg of the FEI Driving World Cup came from the UK's capital as part of the London International Horse Show at the Exell Arena. 7 of the world's best drivers headed to London in an effort to gain points as we near the end of the 2022-23 campaign. This leg was to bring more drama than normal as we were finally to see the battle we'd all been waiting for. Current World Cup champion Bram Chardon versus the world champion Boyd Exell.
Well, my team's on form. They're fit and fast and ready.
My team is ready for it. My team was good in Geneva.
Tonight my horses were flying. I mean, they took off down to cone 1 and cone 2. I mean, all I could do was just steer them. Yeah, it feels like coming home, driving here in London. A lot of people in the crowd I know have been involved with horses for 20, 30 years. Bram's very quick on a right turn. His right leader and right wheeler are like one unit. He can sort of turn on a sixpence. That's his fantastic, he can take 1 second back off in every right turn.
Boyd has been in great shape this season. I've watched him on the shows before, and it'll be hard to beat him. I never drove London myself. I came with my father to Olympia many times as a groom. It's always the atmosphere here, which is unique. I don't know how they create it, but the public is there even on Thursday afternoon. It's just completely full for the driving. Slightly difficult start here now, the first 2 days. But I'm feeling confident that they'll be ready for tomorrow. Oh, looking at his team, his left turns are better. My right turns are slightly better. His right leader sometimes overbends a little, and then the left leader doesn't fill up the gap. I have the same problem to the left. But he's been in extremely good shape, and I'm happy, you know, all the drivers together, they go very well. We're working together to display a great driving sport here. We respect each other, and the best one will win. And we can be happy for the others if they win, and the public loves it. It's good for our sport.
After a round packed with drama, a top 3 of Bram Chardon, Cousteronde and Boyd Exell made it through to the drive-off. All 3 drivers started on 0, and the British public were about to witness a thrilling competition. First in was Bram Chardon, whose earlier round of 150.72 was just enough to see him into the drive-off round. The Dutchman had not been at his scintillating best in London, but was about to lay down the quickest score of the entire week. Unfortunately for Chardon, he was to knock down 2 balls at obstacles 2 and 10, leaving him on a complete score of 150.05, and the door was wide open for his competitors. Next in was compatriot Cousteronde. Durand had made the drive-off in every show he had competed this season, and had gone into this one in 2nd place between the 2 world champions. His first was one of only 2 clears produced in the competition, but he knew he needed to go quicker to beat the likes of Bram and Boyd. In an effort to do so, he shaved over 2 seconds from his first round time. However, this came at the expense of 3 obstacles being hit, and left Team Durand with a final score of 159.90. Now the only man that stood between Chardon and victory was wildcard Boyd Exell. Exell's first time round had just been beaten, but not his first round score. He knew a repeat of that would be enough to take the London leg. In a remarkable show of consistency, Exell went round in the course only 1/100th of a second quicker than his first round, also hitting an obstacle, and he returned home with a score of 147.89 to win the battle by just over 2 seconds.
My team gets faster every day. I thought we were at sort of high-end speed yesterday, but they went up another gear again today. And the second round we were saying slow down, and then, you know, my navigator even started saying go faster, and I'm like, no, we don't need to, Emma, calm down. We just got to finish clean. But there's quite a lot of grip in this wax surface, so it's like you allow for a bit of drift on other surfaces, and this surface really follows the line. and that's what was causing a little bit of chaos with some of the drivers.
I had to come from a little far this weekend, and luckily the horses in the final round showed their pace. They had another gear. I had the fastest round of the weekend with the 142, so that was good. But I had to push a little too much for what I wanted, and you can see if you have to push, you get little mistakes, and I got those. And Boyd was very clever, and he's the deserved winner for now. And this is a little bit the effect of starting so late, that the team is still a little rusty. I didn't have to go to the limit in Geneva, so I stayed clear there. But now I had to push it to the limit, and then you could see I still got some knockdowns. So I need a few more shows to get myself and the horses back in shape for Bordeaux. But I'm very happy that the pace was still in after 3 days of competition, straight out of Geneva, that they performed the 142. That's just amazing what they did. And it's just fine-tuning now, but definitely this team has it in it.
I'm very happy with the whole show. I was every day in the winning round. My horses were very consistent. The drive-off, I had an unfortunate mistake on the first one, so I pushed for more, and yeah, because I knew the otherwise Boyd was still coming and Bram was fast with 2 down, so I thought, okay, full speed I might still make it, but yeah, that was just a little bit too much risk.
Next week sees Mechelen in Belgium host the penultimate leg of the series, as all eyes will be on those drivers desperately needing the points to make it to the final in Bordeaux.